The Caribbean Sea, once known for its crystal clear water and vibrant coral, now facing devastation. Recent bleaching and disease have reduced much of its reef to rubble. But hope isn't lost. Some are fighting to restore these vital ecosystems. Mars Sustainable Solutions restore reefs, from rubble to a thriving ecosystem again. But can they do this in the Caribbean? Come with me behind the scenes to find out. So it's day one in the Dominican Republic. We're at the dive centre, getting ready. Looking forward to going out and filming some healthy coral reefs. First, we needed shots of what a healthy coral reef should look like, so that we can compare it to a degraded one. Documenting the trip, we had myself and Kaush repping Ocean Culture Life, and Kate and Ellie from the Mars team running the training programme. We met up with Fundamar, an incredible conservation NGO, to train them in the Mars method. We're at the new Fundamar HQ, doing the land-based training, teaching everyone how we're going to build this reef structures. We were just talking about seeing a manatee. Guess what? One pops up. Lupita the manatee was rescued by Fundamar as a sick baby. They nursed her back to health and then released her home into the wild. She regularly comes back to feed in the harbour and say hello. We're about to jump in for a snorkel, seeing what the dead site looks like and where we're going to build tomorrow. Looking at the coral rubble, it was clear the work that needed to be done. But then the team at Fundamar showed us the baby recruits, corals that had survived the bleaching and disease. The reason that they still had hope. We've just scouted out the reef sites that we're going to build on tomorrow. 50 reef stars at the first site, 50 reef stars the next day. Let's do it.
How are we feeling for tomorrow? Feeling pumped. Oh yeah. We're really excited.
What was this?
The ocean dance.
Ah, I see. So the next day, we got to work. Alright, so we've just loaded up the boat with reef stars and we're heading off to the restoration sites, putting the reef stars in place. Now we've got sandwiches, supplied by Mikkel. Very nice, thank you.
When I saw our baby corals on the stars, I could visualize how they are going to be looking in 4 or 5 year period, and I know that we are still in time.
Now the corals have a stable platform to grow, and biodiversity can return.
Reef stars all installed, easy work, no problems at all.
The next morning, we were finishing the interviews to complete the shoot, but there was one shot we hadn't got yet. Lupita the manatee underwater, when all of a sudden...
Hi, manatee, it's a manatee! We have a manatee, it's a manatee, yeah. Well, we will find it now.
We are currently looking for Lupita the manatee, to try to get some shots of her. All the building's done, but we're also going to go back and get some kind of after shots, make sure we've got everything of all of the sites. We'd almost given up on Lupita, but then we got a call. Ramel from Fundamar had just found her, after searching all day. Backing up all the footage. All packed up, ready to go. 10 to 1 in the morning. Up at 2:45, which means slightly less than 2 hours sleep, which isn't ideal. Made it to Samana Bay, waiting for the boat to pick us up. Healthy coral reefs support the entire food web. So to help tell this story, we made a quick pit stop on our way to the airport to visit one of the animals at the very top. Whoa! On the flight
to Cartagena, and we have a sleepy couch behind us. On to the next one. Okay, so we are at Paradise Reef.
The reef sits at the mouth of a river, bringing lots of pollution from the land, and has a green layer of sediment on the surface, meaning little light and bad visibility. But despite the harsh conditions, the resilient coral still lives, and that's why it's important to protect it. As we got to the bottom and looked around, we knew this would be a tough build.
Ellie, what's going on? I don't know.
Regardless, the Colombian partners, Corrales de Paz, had rallied the local fishing community and a group of volunteers who cracked on. But then, another problem hit. Strong winds had been brewing and the sea was getting very rough. It was too dangerous to carry on. We hadn't planted enough reef stars and we only had 1 day left. This was our final chance to finish the build. The team had done it. The build was complete, and 2 months on, surveys showed that the coral had not just survived, but had started to grow, rebuilding the reef. Through partnerships and collaboration, it's possible to restore the world's reefs.